Let me just say this. You can be friends with people for years, and it can take years to realize they were never your friend.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome. Today is some creamy refried pinto beans. Let's get into how I make this right now. Here I have 1 cup of beans that I let soak for 24 hours overnight. Now you don't have to do the overnight thing, but at least let them soak for a minimum of 8 hours. As you can see, our beans have gotten plumpier. Let's go ahead and add those to the crock pot. I'm adding 4 cups of water because you want to add 4 cups of water per cup of beans you have. And these here are the guests of the show. I'll show you how much they have to say in a minute. Chili powder, 1 tablespoon. Onion powder, 1 teaspoon. Garlic powder, 1 teaspoon. Ground cumin, 1 teaspoon. Oregano, 1 teaspoon. Cayenne pepper, ½ teaspoon. Paprika, ½ teaspoon. Now go ahead and give that a mix, folks. Ingredients are in the description. Now we're going to let this cook for 8 hours, but for the first 4 hours in, we're going to use the low setting. And you will see why here in just a minute. Now for the last 4, we're going to turn this baby up to high and remove the lid. This is to reduce condensation for creamier beans. Now look here, see what I mean? These right here, some good old pinto beans by themselves. There is no soupy beans in Head Savage Kitchen, you know what I mean? Now let these cool down a bit here before we move on to the next step in our refried beans. Now remember, these beans are low sodium, so this is the special guest of the show right here. This is a bouillon, but this broth here, bouillon, is no seasoning. Check it out. I mean, not no seasoning, but no salt. You know what I mean. 0 sodium, folks. Look at that. You can't beat that in a bouillon. You can add as much of this as you like. I myself will be adding 3. Now I have a small processor, so I have to do a little at a time, folks. Just bear with me. Now, some folks like theirs like this if they're eating them on a plate or inside of a burrito, nachos, or something like that. But I myself, I like to use mine as a dip, so back on it goes for a more thinner texture. Now, before this is all over, folks, we're going to be adding 2 teaspoons of olive oil. As you can see here, it is 0 sodium. Here's my special guest for tonight, folks. This is some Trinidad scorpion powder that I made myself. I'm going to put like a quarter spoon of this in here. You don't have to add pepper, but those who follow me know I got to have this pepper. Now this is ready to serve now, folks. I'm just scraping the last bit of this good old refried beans up out of this processor. Now here it is. Like I said, I like to use mine as a dip with some good old club crackers. Yum, look at that, folks. Oh yeah.